Hello and welcome to Newsbreak. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. Coming up, Washington baseball walked it off against Fairfield, but first, today's top stories. The Mount Pleasant Community Band carried on the tradition of outdoor music performances at Central Park, drawing a crowd of men, women, and children. Led by Community Band Director Adam Krager, the approximately 30 musicians played compositions by Carl King and other artists. The event embraced the unique tradition rooted in Iowa of gathering in parks on hillsides to enjoy music and fellowship. Attendees engaged in various activities, including children painting rocks with messages of kindness, tie-dye crafts, and pie sales. Krieger introduced a fun element like pink lawn flamingos, adding a touch of whimsy to the evening. The band performed a selection of music, including marches and classical pieces, concluding with Carl King's Torch of Liberty. The Mount Pleasant Community Band will continue its Thursday evening performances at Central Park throughout the summer, with any changes communicated through Facebook or radio announcements. Interested musicians can join the band for practices at Mount Pleasant Middle School on Tuesdays. Kelowna Day's festivities in Kelowna attracted residents, newcomers, and visitors from nearby areas. The event kicked off with the downtown Kelowna Night Market on Friday night, featuring local stores that stayed open late and vendors selling fresh produce, artwork, jewelry, and more. People strolled along the sidewalks, enjoying lemonade, beer, and conversations in the pleasant summer evening. Outside the Kelowna Brewing Company, groups gathered in horse-drawn wagon rides, while others got face paintings or intricate henna art. The KCTC lot offered live music, volleyball, and picnic tables, where families enjoyed food from various vendors. Saturday brought more family-friendly activities, including a water act, bounce houses, a parade, and pony rides. Both longtime residents like Holly Linz and her daughter Elena, newcomers like Rachel Vondrick, appreciated the traditions and entertainment provided by Kelowna Days. The festivities concluded on Friday night, but resumed the next morning with a fun run. The Swedish American Museum and Historical Society in Swedesburg are gearing up to celebrate Midsummer on Saturday, June 24th, with various Swedish traditions. The event serves as a way for people to connect with their Swedish heritage, according to Trish Wapke, a member of the Historical Society and a Swedish descendant. The celebration, which has been held annually for over 30 years, typically attracts visitors from all over, including those with Swedish ties. Festivities include a brunch, mule horse wagon rides, a cookie walk, and the decoration of the maypole, followed by folk dances. The event will also feature special music performances and a concert by the Nordland Band, concluding with an ice cream social. The Historical Society welcomes everyone to join the celebration and experience Swedish culture. The Brighton community celebrated Whoopie Days over the weekend, showcasing their small-town pride and honoring veterans. The festivities included whoopie pies, parades, cornhole vendors, tractors, bounce houses, and music. The Whoopie Days committee recognized the significance of veterans in Brighton's history, with around 70 soldiers from the town serving in the Civil War. The Washington County Freedom Rock in Brighton features a soldier's image representing Sergeant Craig Rich, who was killed in the Vietnam War. The 113th Whoopie Day Parade embraced a patriotic theme led by the American Legion and a riderless horse symbolizing fallen leaders. A float filled with veterans followed, and the community showed their gratitude by waving and thanking them for their service. The festivities continue with various activities while maintaining the focus on honoring and respecting veterans. Kylie Miller from Saving Small Towns spoke about Civil War heroes from Brighton during the Brighton Homecoming event in the community center. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at the weather and sports.
Since 1905, Kelowna Cooperative Technology Company has helped our community stay connected with the latest advancements in clear, dependable telecommunications services. KCTC provides rural Iowans with access to high-speed fiber internet, as well as phone, television, computer repair, and cybersecurity solutions. We're also proud supporters of local organizations and area schools within the community. KCTC, keeping Kelowna connected.
At the Capper Auto Group, we put our customers' needs first and understand that everyone is as different as the vehicle they select. We offer new Ford, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram vehicles in a friendly environment that puts you in the driver's seat. When it comes to service, we maintain factory-trained technicians and competitive pricing. The Capper Auto Group still believes that service after the sale provides the best customer experience. Come see the Capper experience for yourself.
When you aspire to be a dancer, you are both an artist and an athlete. Your strength combines with beauty and grace seamlessly. Your efforts result in enhanced coordination, the ability to cooperate and compromise with others, and the confidence to perform in front of an audience. Not to mention the fun you will have and the lifelong friendships you will develop. We are enrolling now for fall classes, and we would love to see you shine like the star that you are. Join us for dance and tumbling at Stairway to the Stars. Please visit our website for online registration.
Hospice isn't a place, it's a type of care that focuses on living. Servicing a 7-county area, the Hospice of Washington County staff of nurses, social work, hospice aides, spiritual and grief support, volunteers, music and massage therapists are able to provide free end-of-life care where the patient lives. We write wills, give consent for organ donation, but rarely is there a plan for what we would want the final phase of our lives. At Hospice of Washington County, we encourage our patients to be in charge of their healthcare decisions while maintaining quality of life.
Been in healthcare for many years. I know that Tammy's that person who wants to help others and take care of us. She knows the healthcare business and wants to take care of others.
Hello and welcome back to Newsbreak. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. Coming up, we have your 5-day forecast, but first, obituaries. Terry Lane Patton of Fairfield passed away on June 14th at the age of 79. A funeral service will be held at 10 a.m. June 23rd at Cranston Family Funeral Home. That was obituaries. It is now time for your 5-day forecast. Today, the weather is great with a high of 89 and mostly sunny skies. Temperatures will be in the 90s for the rest of the week with a high of 91 tomorrow with clear skies. Wednesday will be the warmest day of the week with a high of 92 and it'll be mostly sunny. On Thursday it'll be 91 and mostly sunny again. And finally, on Friday it'll be 91 and partly cloudy. We're going to take another quick break, and when we come back we'll take a look at sports.
Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, and Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank.
I met Tammy about 20 years ago when her daughter was in Special Olympics and I was coaching. Told me that she was into doing senior benefits. We became even closer friends. She cares about everybody, especially the seniors, so call her.
Family owned and operated by Andy and Sarah Ross. Ross Auto has been your vehicle repair and maintenance headquarters since 1935. We specialize in all makes of cars and light-duty trucks. With our variety of available services, let us help you keep rolling and your vehicle operating efficiently. Services include general auto repair, alignments, brakes, fuel injection, and more. Schedule your appointment today at 319-653-5656. That's 319-653-5656.
Welcome back to Newsbreak. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. It is now time for sports. The Mount Pleasant Panther baseball team secured their first Southeast Conference win over Burlington after several attempts. The Panthers took an early lead, scoring 5 runs in the first inning and 2 in the second, giving them a 7-0 advantage. Mount Pleasant's pitcher Benny Newton delivered a solid performance supported by the team's strong offense. Burlington managed to score a run in the third inning, but Mount Pleasant responded with an RBI single from Newton, extending their lead to 8-1. Burlington made a comeback in the 6th inning, scoring 2 runs and forcing Newton out of the game. Relief pitcher Peyton Higgins stepped in and halted Burlington's rally. In the 7th inning, Burlington threatened again, but Higgins managed to secure the 9-7 win with a strikeout. The victory brought Mount Pleasant's overall record to 8-8 and their conference record to 5-4. They will face Fairfield in a doubleheader today. In its intense matchup, the Fairfield and Washington baseball teams concluded their season series with a thrilling walk-off victory for Washington. The game remained closely contested, with both teams demonstrating their competitiveness heading into the 7th inning. Washington held a 6-4 lead, but Fairfield responded strongly, capitalizing on pitching struggles from the Demons. Fairfield scored 4 runs in the inning, taking an 8-6 lead. However, Washington displayed resilience in the bottom of the 7th, tying the game at 8-8 with a crucial error from Fairfield. Isaac Vetter sealed the victory for Washington with a walk-off sac fly, bringing home the winning run. With this win, Washington improved to 4-12 overall and 4-5 in Southeast Conference play, while Fairfield's record now stands at 8-14 overall and 4-5 in SEC play. In a closely contested game, the Mount Pleasant softball team put up a strong fight against Burlington, but fell short in a 5-2 loss. Despite the defeat, the Panthers demonstrated their competitiveness, keeping the game close for much of the matchup. Burlington took a 2-0 lead in the 3rd inning, but Mount Pleasant responded with a run of their own to make it 2-1. However, the 5th inning proved to be challenging for Mount Pleasant once again, as Burlington scored 4 runs, including a 3-run home run. Although Mount Pleasant scored another run and threatened to add more, the Greyhound defense held strong. Emma Starr and Addison Clark contributed offensively for Mount Pleasant, while Ty Alter pitched for 0.1 innings. Mount Pleasant's overall record stands at 4-15, and they will face Fairfield in a doubleheader tonight. Fairfield softball gained redemption with a 10-3 victory over Washington after suffering losses in their previous meetings. The Trojans dominated early, scoring 6 runs in the first 2 innings while holding Washington scoreless. Catcher Lily Bergen played a pivotal role, going 4 for 5 with 4 RBIs, including a grand slam in the 2nd inning. Senior pitcher Cody Engel had a strong performance, allowing only 3 runs, one of which was earned, on 8 hits with 7 strikeouts. Washington struggled to generate offense but managed to score runs in the 4th and 5th innings. Fairfield extended their lead with 2 runs in both the 6th and 7th innings. Engel praised her team's resilience and credited their improvement. Olivia Hollander contributed 2 hits and 2 RBIs for Fairfield. The Trojans' record now stands at 7-9, while Washington falls to 14-10. That's the news for Southeast Iowa. I've been your host, Nick Steffens. This has been your news break, and I will